Good evening. We are picking up where we left off last time. Having just beaten Goku,
認めよ
I see with my own eyes.
う。殺し合うことは避けられない。
Killing each other is unavoidable,
肉親でさえ、隣人でさえ、競い合う相手なのだと。
whether family, neighbors, or enemies.
それが人間の本質だ。
That is the
動物を
reality of
絶
human
命さ
nature.
せ、資源を食い荒らし、消費するだけの命。
We consume, devour,
しかし、
destroy.
ならば、
However, if that is so,
彼らの争いには何の意味があったのか。
can there be meaning in battle? Only 4 of us left. It's getting kind of lonely in here. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. How many times have I come here, 5? To this bulletin board with its usual paper. Master. Zip, zip, zip. The 6th Chimeric Lunar Sea. I can't read the name. Did somebody scribble over it? No. It's not scribbles. The information has been straight up destroyed. Who could have done such a thing, and why? What does this mean? Wait, don't tell me. The culprit is our next opponent. They hid their name because they want to sneak attack us. That's what I'd say normally, but a sneak attack is going to be pretty hard with just the 4 of us left. This person sucks. My opponent did this. I get it, they want to hide their own name as well as their servants. I see, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe Rin will have some ideas. I should go and ask her later. Come evening, I decided to speak with Rin about the bulletin board matter and my servant's theory. Someone deleted all of the competitors' names from the bulletin board? As your servant said, it's probably safe to assume that your opponent was the one who did it. It's a good deduction, but is it possible to do that? Well, evidently yes, given that it happened. The remaining masters are all capable of penetrating the server security to some degree. I can't help you there, but if your opponent did erase all of the info from the bulletin board, maybe there was a witness or even some evidence nearby. You should look around. Rin's right. Without so much as a name, I can't collect information on the opposing master. There's one thing I know for sure. My opponent is one of the handful of remaining masters here. I'll start out by investigating the campus. What's wrong, Ariel? It seems that something is troubling you. What was that? Some miscreant deleted all the names from the bulletin board? That's unforgivable. If you find the culprit, please let me know. I will lecture him for eternity. Yeah, there's only like 3 options. Hello? I hate the student council and the way they look down on Norwell NPCs. I will make them pay. Wait, was she an NPC the whole time? Hey, Ronnie. Someone appears to have removed the names from the board. A rather hermetic obscuration of information. Proceed with great caution. The enemy is surely strong. I mean, it's either you or Leo or some other third person. Because I know I didn't do it. Oh, she's Evie. will let her rest. Huh? You want to know who removed the announcement from the bulletin board? Well, I saw someone head down the stairs just a bit before you got to the bulletin board. No NPC here. Oh, you survived the 5th round. Congratulations. Any masters who have made it this far are without a doubt the creme de la creme. Keep working hard, no ifs, ands, or buts. Did I see anybody who might have come down the stairs before you? Now that you mention it, I do recall seeing somebody heading towards the nurse's office. Ariel, you have to help me again. Please, pretty please. Yes, ma'am. Great. Once again, somebody has smuggled the forbidden magazine onto campus. Magazines are not permitted on Sukimihara Academy grounds. The rules are very clear about that. Your job is to track down this scofflaw and confiscate said magazine. Get the magazine within 3 days or they might throw it away. And no, I don't want to read it. You're asking if somebody passed by here before you? Yes, somebody passed by the nurse's office. I couldn't make out any details from in here, but I believe they were headed toward the garden. Thank you. Huh? It looks like somebody dropped something in the fountain. It's a lapel badge shaped like a lion. That rings a bell. The lapel badge is the thing that gives you the authority to go into the multimedia room, isn't it? Could my opponent, who removed the names from the bulletin board, have dropped this? It might be a clue to my opponent's identity. I better keep it. Ah, the Harway Prince just came by here. I wonder how he's holding up after the loss. He was staring at the fountain for a while. I don't believe I have any spare SP. I'm very close to a level, though. What new mystic codes do we have? Sword of Repentance, physical damage and stun on enemy. Looks like a upgraded version of Shockwave Second Strike, but it's twice as expensive, so I kind of don't like it as much. And Regen, which I don't like as much as just flat heal. No way, I never thought that you'd actually make it to the final four. At any rate, congratulations. Hopefully your good luck will continue to this round. Multimedia room? But I've got the... okay, whatever. I'll check here, then I'll talk to Caster. An electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I received my first task. Along with learning about my enemy, I need to find the cipher keys. If this lapel badge's owner was able to hack the system, random searching will do me no good. It'd probably be in my best interest to focus on investigating the arena today. I mean, it occurs to me that I could just ask Rin to tell me everything about Ronnie in particular. Because, like, Rin would have researched Ronnie before her fight. Oh well. To the arena. We will try to find a magazine while we're there. Wait, too late. It's possible that the magazine requires you to speak. Oh, right, hold on, yeah. I didn't go to the archery range. Luckily, I made a save just outside. Also, just going off the vibes of the background music, I now know that something terrible is going to happen as soon as I go into the arena. Okay, nothing here. Huh? Do you think that I could be your opponent, Ariel? Oh my gosh, there's no way that could happen. Nope, no way at all. What? You want to know if I'm your next opponent? Maybe I am. Or it could be somebody that you haven't seen yet. It's literally just you, Ronnie, and Leo, so it really could. Need to find a magazine, you say? Perhaps this is the magazine that you're looking for? This is actually some data that was supposed to be deleted along with some unfortunate master. It's yours, but for a price. Get me a student council badge from the arena and I'll hand it over. Well, alright then. Rip many, many, many people. I find it kind of interesting that we're back to like a pure computer aesthetic here. Master, it seems like the enemy is trying to enter the arena. We don't even know the name of the enemy this round, so let's retreat and go into surveillance mode. And of course, Tom was like, it's like a date. Oh, I do not have shockwave equipped. Plus the save. And Tomomo regenerates MP now, so I can be a bit more cavalier with how I do things. In terms of spell slinging, I mean. And just like that, we get a level. Let's use Shockwave to tip the decks further in our favor. Apostasy is an interesting name. I can't remember the specific definition, but it's basically like disobedience against God, if memory serves. Oh, there's the student council badge. We've been spotted. Let's keep going so they don't catch us. Not sure how she's reached this conclusion, but I'm not going to take it from her. True, maybe she can just sense their mana. That's an option. Melt Virus? I like the effect where it like inverted the colors. It's always like a really cool visual. Frozen nerd. I'd be left with just enough HP to give me some empire. I am definitely appreciating the addition of Breath of the Soul to my ability list. Brush crack. Oh, nice stun, love to see it. Oh, my buns. It was not guarding, but it didn't matter. Also, I keep forgetting that I have Bestial Sky. I should be using Bestial Sky more often. Ah, the enemy's right on my tail. Not literally, but let's hurry and find a large open area master. Tremors, it's called. Rip in pieces. Alright then. Return crystal. Actually, that's kind of awesome. I can use that while I'm like gathering information early on. Like I stunned them. And I can just do Peace, Chill, Sky, Fiery Heaven, and then they're dead. And then later on I can play more conservatively once I have more information. This is awesome. And in a pinch, I can feed her mana with the dragon staff. A door without a switch. I bet they think they've caught the fox in a trap, but I'll fight. No one's laying a finger on my master except for me. Caster takes a fighting stance as the enemy closes in. I stop breathing. Time slows to a crawl. Nothing happens. As I nervously grind my teeth, Caster's stance relaxes. Huh? It seems like our enemy left the arena. Caster's right. That feeling of being chased is totally gone. But why? Are they trying to deceive us by obfuscating their presence? That assassin from the 5th round was special. We'd be able to see traces of anybody inferior trying it. For the time being, it's safe to assume that our enemy has left. Whoever the enemy is and whatever they wanted, they're gone now. They must have their reasons, not that I understand. While I mull over the mystery, Caster notices something over by the door. We don't know enough about the enemy yet to understand what their motivation was. But did you notice, Master? There are traces of tampering on this door. Right, the door without a switch. In other words, my opponent hacked into the arena and modified it. Maybe the enemy returned because they had already blocked my access to the trigger in advance? Whoever did this is really good. Constructing a door in the arena is beyond my expectations. Let's go back for today and think of a plan, my dear Master. Well, I've got a bunch of MP, which I can totally use to have Caster farm a bit, at no meaningful risk to herself. Never mind. This is fine, actually. I'm not getting the stuns, but it's not really mattering, which I appreciate. This is a problem all of a sudden. Oh no, she's been poisoned. It's not okay. This is fine, actually.
苦戦しましたね。可愛い女の子だからって甘く見ました。まだまだ頑張りますね。
I would never fall victim to hubris. I'm better than that. It exploded, nerd.
ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
Yeah, this is a lot more efficient than what I was doing previously. At least in terms of time spent. If I can get Breath of the Soul to restore like 60 MP, which is probably a bit much of an ask, but if I could, that would be really, really fun. Wonderful. I can do that one more time, then I gotta give her more mana. Nom nom. Oh, it's the Staff of Fortitude. I called it the Dragon Staff because I was thinking Dragon Cloak, Staff of Fortitude. Anyway. I can stun one more enemy unless... There we go. I can stun 2 enemies, and I think I've got exactly enough MP with Breath of the Soul to kill 2 enemies, so this works out really nicely. Assuming I land my stuns properly, which I might not. But I'm built different, so I probably will. Chill Sky, Fiery Heaven. I've only got enough MP to cheese one more enemy. I would have one spell for a final enemy, but I wouldn't have Bestial Sky. But I've got a full HP bar, so it's probably alright. So about that,
頑張りますね。後悔してくださいね。円形よ、走れ。
Well, I wished the out of combat stun, but it didn't matter.
一生ついていきます。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。
Yeah, it would be 2 more enemies per level up, but I don't think I need one right now.
お疲れ様でした。
I'm pretty content with what I accomplished. Who's this master who's such a big coward they won't let us know their name? But I'm a little bit impressed that they were able to produce a barrier in the arena. You ought to investigate that barrier tomorrow, Master. Oh, and don't forget about the lapel badge. All I know about my enemy is that they don't want to be known and they dropped a lapel badge. Also, the door is locked. Without enough clues, I'll never reach a conclusion. I should try consulting Rin about it. I'm pretty sure I read all the assassin lore. Yeah, I did. Amomo appears to be lost in her own dark studies, which is unusual. Normally she's always talking, whether the subject's important or not. Once the 6th round started, Caster seems to sulk silently whenever I'm not looking at her. Her normally cute, perky appearance is now masked with a sullen, troubled expression.
はい。ご主人様、今話しかけてくれました？
Yes, were you talking to me just now? I nod in affirmation. Tamamo's ears, which were limp, suddenly stand up straight. Fortunately, I don't seem to be the source of her discontent. Maybe she just isn't feeling well.
いえ、ご主人様は何も悪くないのです。
No, my dear master, it's nothing that you've done.
なんかこう、おっぽの毛並みが荒れているというか、背筋にピーンとくるというか。
It's like my tail has a buildup of static electricity, or a shiver that hasn't, but will, run down my spine.
何なんでしょうね、このおかん。虫の知らせというやつでしょうか。
I wonder what it all means. It's probably a portent of some approaching doom.
それが悪い虫でないことを祈りますか。ご主人様も気をつけてくださいね。
I can only pray that it's nothing catastrophic. You must be careful as well, master.
節操のない優しさとか、無意識での八方美人とか。
Be wary of offering kindness without honor, or being a lapdog to everybody around you. Fear not, Tamamo. I am your lapbox. Same thing? Nuh-uh.
こんにちは。
I was in the arena, so I missed the news that your opponent's name was deleted from the bulletin board. Do you doubt my words? I wonder what the truth might be.
こんにちは。
Modifying the arena, erasing their own name, no bones about it, your opponent is skilled. They're a threat to us maintainers of order. We have no choice but to strengthen the firewalls. A student council badge. With this, I could become one of them. Here, the magazine's yours. That's probably not how that works, but I'm not gonna crush her dreams. It'd be really funny if I came back and she had like a black uniform. Come again? You're asking if I'm to be your next opponent? That would be impossible. Remember, I'm an NPC created by the system. I'm not a master. Let's check the roof. I'm kind of surprised that nobody shanked Rin, given that she's running around without a servant. So, you didn't get the chance to confront your opponent yesterday? Plus, somebody hacked the arena's entrance so you couldn't get in. That's one serious enemy. I'm really worried about the door. If I can't retrieve the triggers, I'll be disqualified. A win by default, huh? Or maybe your opponent has a reason to avoid fighting you. Well, if you don't know who your opponent is, random guessing won't help your cause much. My opponent is trying to avoid a fight. They did force their way out of the arena to avoid me, plus all of the blocked corridors. Yeah, they must be trying to avoid fighting me. I just can't imagine why. But right now, we need to do something about that door. Hopefully we can find an item or some other kind of clue to help solve all this. Speaking of items and evidence, I should ask her about this lapel badge that I found. The Harway crest? Somebody actually dropped something like this? Leo Harway might be your enemy. Who knows, he might even tell you if you ask him. But you must be cautious. Your enemy might attack you without warning at any time. Yeah, I know. I better start asking around campus before going to the arena. I should also find Leo as well. Leo is in the library on the second floor. Oh, hi. Leo, he was getting his read on in the library. If you're looking for him, why don't you go there? Getting his read on? What is the matter? Without a word, I show Leo the lapel badge that I found. This is a Harway lapel badge. Where did you get this? I briefly explained how I picked it up near the fountain in the garden. I see. It appears that it's my brother's badge. However, there seems to be a number of subtle alterations done to it. I fear somebody may have placed it there intentionally as a red herring. Perhaps for the purpose of diverting your attention to me. However, I assure you that I'm not your opponent this time around. Leo handles the lapel badge almost as if it's a new toy, a smile forming on his lips. Interesting. It appears that they somehow used my brother's code breaker. Code breaker? It's true that Julius was able to access areas that other masters are prohibited from entering. With our resources, we can access restricted areas of the Holy Grail. Yes, like the multimedia room. My brother wasn't necessarily a skilled hacker, nor was there any need for him to be. You see, this lapel badge is also a key of sorts, used to access the Harway Beowulf cluster back on Earth. I guess this means that my true opponent tried to hack into the arena using this lapel badge. That might mean that it might be impossible to unlock that door. Your opponent erected a door in the arena. They must have quite the active imagination. Another explanation is that they have some reason why they do not want to face you directly. But that's beside the point. Right now, it's enough to know that you can open the door with a lapel badge. It'd be a shame to be disqualified for something so trivial, so I will give you the lapel badge. Pardon me, but I'd like to return to this rather rare book, so let us end our conversation here. And with that, Leo's gaze returns to the shelf of books he was perusing before we began talking. So, Leo isn't my opponent and the lapel badge was just a ruse. Was this a trick by my real enemy? After all of that running around, I still have no clue as to who my opponent really is. Oh well, no use in worrying about it. I may as well just head to the arena now. A sudden sense of impending doom seems to grab me by the neck. Someone is... but from where? Master, it's the enemy, and it seems that they're up for a fight. We better take it to the arena. Whatever the case, we'll need to be able to see them before we decide on any kind of plan. Caster's probably right. We should head to the arena and hit them there. Alternately, let's go level up. Or get a lunch from Sakura. Hello, Ariel. It must be hard for you not knowing who your opponent is. Here you go, Ariel. Healing supplies. I wish you the best of luck this week, too. Wasn't a lunch? I've always thought that this place added a bit of variety to the school, but not much else. It's only lately that I valued this place for being beautiful. Took me long enough, huh? Every time I see these two, a new question comes to mind. How powerful are they anyway? Depends what you mean by power. If you mean combat ability, I'm far weaker than you. As for that noxious little troll, one of her nicknames is Magic Gunner or some such nonsense. It sounds somewhat masculine, just like her. Why, you'd become the strongest of Magi just by firing a laser beam from your forehead, right? Shoot a laser from my forehead? Don't say such moronic things to this nice girl, you harpy. And anyway, my magic manifests as manipulation of energy and not by shooting laser beams. As for the mystic eyes of death perception attitude, well, that's not quite my style. Whoever gave you that nickname was dead on. I quietly give thanks that these two aren't active participants in the Holy Grail War. Let's restock up healing items. Like, I know that they said we're being hunted, that we should make to the arena with all haste, but I'm really not feeling the pressure. Or maybe I should talk to Caster. Are we leaving already? Could you wait just a little bit? I'll be ready in a moment. Caster, we're being chased. We have to run. Also, Caster, hold on, I'm fluffing my tail. Give me like 5 minutes. Mailboxes are like this. I entered the arena, ready for an assault from the enemy. I felt such a strong intent to kill pushed at me in the school that they have to be chasing after us. And that's when it happens. I exploded. Game over. No way. We got attacked from them while they were in the school? I guess it was hard to hit us, though. Still, this person's really strong. We should escape deep into the arena ASAP. Double check my equipment. Please forget this, okay? Oh, I should check if leveling up increases the amount of MP that I get from Breath of the Soul. It was 32 before, if memory serves. So if it was still 32, I would expect it to be 8281 after this. I leveled up. Okay, but this is actually also going to add mana, so that's an extra 8, so it'd be 290 if it was still 32 regeneration. Okay, so it's still 32, and I didn't actually get the current mana increase from leveling up. If it's 10%, then I would expect to get more than 254 at the end of this. Wonderful. Alright, it does scale. That feeling like somebody's trying to kill us disappeared. I guess they ran off again. What are they scheming with this not attacking us after making it so clear they wanted us dead? It's unsettling to not know what the opponent is up to, but it seems that there is no longer any danger. They hunt us down twice and pull back at the last second. It does feel like they're avoiding conflict. Are they being hesitant? If so, why? And if not, what's the real reason? Well, now that they're not chasing after us, there's no need to worry about anything, Master. We've got a window of opportunity, so let's take the liberty of hacking into the door with a lapel badge. It's unsettling to not know what the opponent is up to, but it seems the danger is gone. But it's not unlikely that they'll come at us again. I should hack the door with the hardware lapel badge while I still can. I don't think I'm gonna double my mana by the end of the game. So I probably won't be able to do Bestial Sky spell for free every single time. Alternately, I could do shenanigans like this. I still have access to my old tricks of going net positive on mana. Oh my bones. Mistakes were made. Ow, my buns. Ow, my bones again. This is fine. Maybe I'll save the mana farming for enemies that I know a bit better. Here it is. The door without a switch that my opponent kindly generated. Leo mentioned that the Harvey lapel badge is capable of facilitating minor hacking. If the lapel badge is worth its weight, then we should be able to delete the door with it. I nod in response to Caster's words and look at the lapel badge. The lapel badge's magic circuits are coupling to my own. In the massive influx of data, I find the data on the door, and then... The same moment that I feel I've torn it down mentally, the door in front of me vanishes. Whether it was an unstable hack itself, or if it was designed not to be used by enemies, the Haraway lapel badge disintegrates in my hand. Oh, MG Master, you broke down data with the power of your mind. I'm so glad you're not an airhead. Let's go. The trigger will be ours now. With the door gone, it's finally possible to search the rest of the arena for the trigger. Instead of dwelling on my opponent's intentions, I'll keep going. How old is Tamamo? She's a maiden, so she's eternally 17. Actually, she's Tamamo, so she's exactly 18. Destroyer? Let's destroy the destroyer. It destroyed, nerd. Chill Sky, Fiery Heaven. Oh, I'm in danger. Busy A. But I lived. Elixir. $10,000. Another $10,000. Trigger code Lambda. It's so frustrating not to know the enemy's identity. We have a cipher key, but we have to be careful. Obnoxious busy work complete. I probably won't be able to get the, the 99 skill point skill this week, but we'll see. It's like 5 levels up, I think it was. Okay, letting that attack should handle it. Ooh, chicken nugget. Gamma wave. Blast crate. Those things still drop a really good amount of experience. All of my subsequent levels are going straight into magic.
マスター一生ついていきます。可愛い女の子たち
Shockwave third strike.
レアアイテムゲット
Okay, so the other thing wasn't a shockwave upgrade. Field attack stuns many foes. Looks like a straight upgrade. I'm in danger. I miscalculated, but it's fine because it was within my range of error.
諦めないで 頑張りますね。ますます頑張っちゃいます。僕を探します。
Not getting the jump on them is a bit rough. Four more chicken nugget kills would get me the level up. That said, we're actually gonna take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I'll see you shortly. return. 5 minutes goes by in a blink. It might have actually been a bit less than 5 minutes, but I'm not splitting
ご主
hairs.
人様敵ですいただきます
Wait, that only started for one turn?
頑張りますね
Yes, only been stunned for one turn.
よく燃えますねマスター一生ついていきますそろそろお茶とかしたい気分です
Oh, there's Nephilim. And there's the exit. I want 65 mana, so I can do a Shockwave Second Strike and a Dragon Cloak heal.
やばデンジャー警報感知耳にピンときますお覚悟ですお任せください彫像の出来上がりです
It's stunned.
死んでください死んでください
Overspec. That hurt.
そろそろ終わりにしちゃいたいですね
I presume that that stat is defense. I don't remember enough about how the other Nephilim act.
バリバリ呪うぞますます頑張っちゃいます私の本気見せてあげます
Attack on turn 1,
よく燃えますね
break on turn 2, nice crit,
申し訳ありませんご主人様
sadness. That was the least fortunate crit. I think I loaded the wrong file. Did that thing just punch off literally all of my health in one go? Oh, this is the most recent one. Okay. This is fine. I can handle it when it's once. It's when it's 7 times in a row that I start to get salty. I exploded.
二人一緒にお出かけですね。ご主人様、敵です。いただきます。お任せください。私の見せてあげます。よく燃えますね。
The good news is I am chewing through trash fights pretty quickly now.
マスター、一生ついていきます。そろそろお茶とかしたい気分です。
So repeating all this isn't quite as painful as it was previously.
頑張りますね。私の見せてあげます。よく燃えますね。マスター、一生ついていきます。
Level up.
やりました。レベルアップです。ご主人様、敵です。
Wait, hold on. Did Tomomo just pronounce level with an L? Or did I mishear that? It's kinda cool. Normally, Japanese voice actors and actresses struggle with L sounds.
ご主人様、敵です。
It's a phoneme that just isn't present in Japanese.
いただきます。頑張りますね。よく燃えますね。マスター、一生ついていきます。可愛い女の子だからって甘く見ました？頑張りますね。円形よ、走る。マスター、一生ついていきます。おあいにくさま、ブサイクモデルに用はな。
I destroy the door with the power of my mind. Magic crystal sphere. If only it was a cube, I'd be unstoppable.
ご主人様、敵です。お覚悟です。
This thing might survive. This thing survived. Luckily Luckily, it was blocking what I thought it would.
様ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
There's the chicken nugget. Let's get the cipher key and all that other stuff first. Actually, let's kill the Nephilim first.
いただきます。
I got a bone to pick with him.
頑張りますね。私の本気見せてあげます。炎天よ走れ。
And he's exploded. The cow thing, not the Nephilim.
一生ついていきます。サクッと次に行きましょう。
Let's feed Tamamo just so that she can spam spells whenever she's at risk of being meaningfully hurt.
やば、デンジャー警報開始。耳にピンときました。お覚悟です。
I should have thrown a spell in there. Oh well. It's stunned. Get parried. And get wrecked. This thing dies. I don't care how it happens. There we go.
ではこれにてお別れです。正直、狐的にしんどいです。
Sticky as a fox, that was really tiring. We do be EP like that. Alright, chicken nugget, let's go.
いただきます。 お任せください。炎天よ走れ。
It exploded, nerd.
マスター、一生ついていきます。おあいにく様、ブサイクモデルに用はない。
I have more chicken nugget kills with leveling up. It's a bit obvious, but it just occurred to me that even if I don't get, what's it called? Breath of the Soul up to the point where it makes my fights free, my efficiency will just continue getting better. probably my limiting factor will be... what's the word? Probably my limiting factor will be Master MP.
一生ついていきます。サクッと次に行きました。レアアイテムゲットです。
I do enjoy my sustain. Incidentally, does it bug you all if I put the map up on the middle of the screen like this? Is that like a negative impact on your viewing experience?
ご主人様、敵です。
Not at all? Okay, good.
いただきます。 バリバリ呪う。私の本気見せてあげます。よく燃えますね。ご苦労様。出直していらっしゃい。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。
I'm out of Master MP, but if I get one more kill...
頑張りますね。こうしてくださいね。
If I get one more kill, I can level up.
走る。マスター、一生ついていきます。サクッと次に行きましょう。はい。遠慮なくいただい
Bunch
ちゃ
of
いま
money,
しょう。
an
遠
elixir,
慮なくいただいちゃいましょう。贅沢は
bunch more money.
金目のものとか大好きです。
And my cipher key, which is very important, and I'm glad I didn't forget.
これでバッチリです。
I will consume several whole loaves of bread so I can do one more kill. His caster has just enough MP to do one more.
ご主人様、敵です。いただきます。
I've actually been feeling a little bit of an itch to play Skyrim recently.
バリバリ呪う。こうしてくださいね。円形よ、走る。
That said, Skyrim being what it is, I would probably do it off schedule.
マスター、一生ついていきます。レベルアップなんて、もうご主人様のイケメン。
Yeah, she is pronouncing level properly. Yeah, I was watching that Down the Rabbit Hole video of Arthmore, and I was like, oh, that's not cool. I actually remember when all that stuff was going down, but I didn't realize how pervasive it was. I used to be like super, super into modding Skyrim. %. What's stuff? Super TLDR. There's a mod creator called Arthmore who essentially ended up in control of a number of incredibly important projects, most notably the unofficial Skyrim patches. And the thing about the unofficial Skyrim patches and like the unofficial like Oblivion patches and all the other games, like the unofficial patch project, is they're meant to be bug fixes, just bug fixes. To do anything else like adding functionality or changing things that are not bugs is an overreach. But the problem is he started doing that. He started doing a lot of that. And when people tried to call him on it, he would get very, very, very combative about it. Like just as like one example, the 3 standing stones at the beginning of Skyrim. The Thief Stone in vanilla boosts your archery, even though archery could be considered a combat skill. So the unofficial Skyrim bug-fixing patch moves the archery experience boost off of Thief and onto Warrior. Except that's not necessarily a bug, that's a difference in opinion. Like, it could very, very easily be interpreted as archery is one of the skills of the Thief, especially since Stealth Archer is such a ubiquitous trope. Like, here's a weapon for people who want to take the Thieves down. That's just one example. There were a lot of things that were just changed without actually being bug fixes. The other thing that I remember specifically was the guy had a massive meltdown and took down all of his mods. Which was a shame because a lot of them were like, essentially must picks. Like if you were modding your game, you would grab like these mods. And eventually he got tired of being criticized and just took absolutely everything down. And if anybody tried to re-upload them, he would DNCA strike them. Yesterday, after entering the arena, I heard a blast. I head to the arena to see the aftermath. Wow, to think that the moon cell can't handle this type of damage. Wow, Color Talon was surprised. If that attack had landed, it would have been bad. Well, it's over and done. Either our enemy isn't very good, or we were very, very lucky. Orthodox, this is definitely the second one. I wonder if that's really true. Luck only goes so far. My enemy missed on purpose, and if so, what would the reason be? As I stare blankly at the scars on the wall, I hear a voice calling from behind. Good morning, Ariel. Rin, what in the world caused this? Sometime yesterday, probably after you entered the arena, an explosion was heard here. I wanted to see what happened and came across this. Anything out of the ordinary happened to you yesterday? I explained what happened to me to an increasingly worried Rin. After running to the arena to escape a sudden feeling of death, I heard a loud blast. After the explosion, the sense of my enemy's presence suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. I get it now. There's a brief moment when entering the arena where you'd be defenseless. If that's the case, it's obvious that your opponent will do anything to see you dead. Well, good luck with that. Also, I have no clue as to why this attack failed. As she speaks, Rin glances at the wall once more, and then sighs as if she just realized something. I wonder what she sees that I don't. This looks like the work of a berserker. It's obvious that the attacks lack any kind of control. Okay, so it's Ronnie, because Leo has a saber. A berserker. During an explosion, I assumed it was a code cast attack. Could it have been a physical attack? That must mean that the enemy servant's class is berserker. Don't jump to conclusions, but it had to be a physical attack to damage Seraph like this. Information about my enemy's attacks. It's not their class, but any info is better than none. Thank you, Rin. As I express my thanks, she turns her face away a bit. I was only stating the obvious. What's disappointing, or what's troubling, is that your enemy didn't press their attack. If your enemy made it this far, they couldn't be so incompetent to miss such an easy target. This is only a guess, but maybe they missed on purpose. Maybe they don't want to face you. Don't want to face me? But there are only enemies to be found in the Holy Grail War. Well, except maybe Rin. I wonder, is there a reason for this conflict? All that awaits the loser is virtual death. I told you I was only guessing, you idiot. I seriously doubt that anybody that weak is still around. Rin closes her eyes and takes a deep breath as if she's psyching herself up for something. There's something I want to discuss with you. You have time to talk later? With a final shy glance, Rin turns and walks away. I wonder what she wants. I'll be sure and go to talk with Rin later. As I try to organize what I know, I realize that I don't have enough information. Italy hasn't left any clues. At least with Julius, the servant might have been invisible, but the master was conspicuous. This time, both are mysteries. It's pointless to speculate. It's noon. Maybe I'll go to the cafeteria to nourish my brain. I have to replace the chicken nugget rattling around in there. Talamo sits in ominous silence, occasionally glancing in my direction as if wanting to say something. It's unusual for her to be so quiet. Normally she's always talking, whether the subject's important or not. Once the 6th round started, Caster seems to sulk silently whenever I'm not looking at her. This is the same thing as before.
Ho. Ho, ho, ho. 身に覚えがないときましたか。
So it hasn't dawned on you
基
yet?
本的にはご主人様絶対主義。マスターにベターマな私もこの件に関しては冷たくもなるっつうか。
Considering that I've been unfailingly loyal, not to mention adorable, this whole subject angers me to no end.
ご主人様なんて痛い目に遭えばいいんです。
It'd be really great if you were to have some kind of really painful and humiliating accident right now. Hold on, I got you. I got you covered. This is a work in progress, technically, but, Oh, my bones. There, happy, Tamamo?
階段から落ちて複雑骨折とかちょっとかわいそうだからパス。
And again, falling down a flight of stairs and breaking something would be inconvenient right now, so not that.
じゃあ朝起きたら芋虫になってる。もうキモいからパス。
Thank you for the hydration. Perhaps waking up as a potato bug would be more fitting, but way too gross, so that's out too.
購買で売ってるパンが賞味期限切れでお腹を下すぐらいの天罰。
I know, nothing screams divine punishment quite like dysentery caused by eating moldy bread.
そういうの落としたい気分です。
That's exactly what I hope will happen to you. Are you mad that I haven't petted your tail? And there it is. Considering Tomo's skills with Maleficum, I'm not brave enough to assume she's just joking around. What is making her so sulky and violent? I honestly have no idea what it could be.
ここまで言ってわからないとか。いいですよ。いいですとも。
You still have no clue, even after everything I said? Oh, fine, great,
ど
whatever.
うせご主人様はあの女のことで頭がいっぱいなんでしょうから。
She's mad that I haven't affirmed my love for her. Hoping we could possibly get a playable demo of FateExtra Record on consoles, that'd be really cool. I mean, it's obvious your mind is busy with other things like thinking about that girl. I stare at Tamamo at amazement as she continues to voice her resentment with incredible vehemence. It can't be that she's unhappy that I've been speaking with Rin recently, can it?
別にタマも怒ってないです。だってこんなの慣れてますし分かりきっていましたから。
Oh no, of course not. Toma wouldn't be angry at all about that. I mean, I'm used to such treatment after
ご
all.
主人様だって人間ですもの。昔から人間は人間を選ぶんです。
I mean, you're a human after all, Master. Since time immemorial, humans have only played with humans.
どんなに尽くしても狐耳は狐耳。私は手よく利用されて最後には毛皮にされちゃう運命なんです。
As for me, fox ears are fox ears. My fate is to have my body used until I'm skinned for my beautiful fur. I've been curious if one of the potential versions of Tomo we get is a Gandari Fox waifu. That's all of them. That's literally all of them.
なんでほっといてください。
So just leave me
ご
alone.
主人様の邪魔はしませんから。どうぞ。人間同士仲良くやってればいいのです。
Don't worry, I won't get in your way. So please go off and have your fun with your fellow human. Tomo quickly turns her head away and continues to voice her displeasure to the ground. She seems very agitated. It seems that Tomo thinks Rin and I are lovers for some reason. I don't have a choice but to act. Whether it's just Tomo being suspicious or just a huge misunderstanding, I have to do something to set things straight. However, my response must not be cavalier or misleading. If I upset Tomomo, the resulting grudge may be powerful enough to cause system errors, or worse yet, cause Rin to stop helping me. She's one of the more famous spirits mentioned in Japanese mythology. I should do what I can to put her at ease. The only thing I dare say is... I think I should save now. Tomomo, you're the only one for me. Huh? Oh, she's blushing. No, not her. I don't need to think about my answer. Rin has helped me several times, but that's beside the point. I could be asked the same question 1,000 times, and my response would be the same each time.
One more, please. 今の言葉、もう一度お願いします。
もう一度お願い? I mean, could you say that again, please? Fair enough. Tomomo is the only one for me. I tell Tomomo that I like her more than anyone else. Yes.
ご主人様、今のは俺の嫁宣言と見て間違いありませんね。
My dear master, it's safe to assume that what you meant to say was be my wife, right?
というか、録音しました。もうぐるぐるです。すでに脳内再生数1000回を超えています。
I have the video to prove it. It's on a continuous loop and the play count is already over 1,000.
コメント数なんてその10倍。
The number of comments completely block out the picture at this point.
マイリスは私しかしてませんけど、むしろ私だけのメモリアルとして永久保存です。
It's the only video in my playlist, and as a memorial to myself will be preserved there for all eternity. Tomo begins to jump up and down in unrestrained joy. I might want to reload the previous save and see what happens. There's this one funny thing that made you laugh about Tomo in the FateExtra record trailers. What's that? Oh, is that video in the background? She can jump really high. I don't feel like I said anything momentous, but Tomo's unfeigned elation makes me happy as well.
ご主人様、本気にしましたからね。後になってあれなしとかなしですよ。
You are serious about this, aren't you, Master? I mean, it's not like you can take it back later, okay? An explosive die-and-like dropkick in the trailer? I'm not familiar with that. Is that like the polygamous castration fist from CCC? I immediately nod in affirmation. The last thing I want her to do now is think that I'm joking. Also, how do I put this? Now that I've regained my composure, I don't think I could summon the energy to repeat myself again.
やったー！ついに旦那様、ゲットです！
Yes, husband get! Tomomo, darling, there's something that you're dramatically getting wrong there.
よーし、こうなったら死んでも勝ち残ります。
Alright, now that this is all settled, we will survive until the end, even if it kills me.
並みいる強敵何のその賜の旦那様にはもう指一本触れさせません。
Like, hold on, Maybe this. Is this a thing that I can do? No, it isn't. You know, I'm checking the code. I'm pretty sure I'm not a boy. Anyway, I won't let anyone or anything lay a finger on Tomomo's husband, no matter how powerful they are. With renewed vigor, Tomomo continues to declare her determination to be victorious. Her enthusiasm is infectious. For her to be so focused and determined is more than any master could hope for. And above all, I think that our relationship is solid in every way. Yeah, let's put this here. reload the previous save and see what happens if we blow her off. I fully expect to die. Yeah, earlier there was a mention of my character's alleged virility. So, I guess they just wrote the game assuming that you'd be playing as a boy. Which throws me off a little bit every time it happens. Put this here. For Tomomo, you're a husband regardless of gender because she is the wife and she's a bit traditional like that. I guess. I think I should save now. This isn't good. I have the feeling that Tomomo's level of affection towards me is sinking like a stone.
私、分かっちゃいました。ご主人様は肉食系でも草食系でもありません。
I understand now. You are neither a carnivore nor an herbivore.
つうか、アニモじゃないです。
In fact, you are not an animal at all.
すべてを食べなくては気が済まない。けど、食べた後のことは考えない。言うなればそう、ギガ系。
You have to consume all before you, regardless of the consequences, even if they're Giger-esque. Oh, she's actually mad at me for save skimming to try out all the different relationship routes. That's funny. Giger-esque? What's that supposed to mean? She's not making any sense whatsoever.
ギガが嫌なら、V 方便系でもいいです。
If Giger doesn't work for you, how about something more along the lines of Verhoeven?
基本虫っぽいけど、中身はもっとおぞましいあれです。
Basically, you're a giant bug, but your insides are about a billion times more disgusting. Ah, I see. She's talking about aliens from sci-fi movies who come to Earth in order to slaughter and feast on humanity. Wow, I guess what I said was the worst possible thing you could say to a girl.
当然です。文字通り、セーブ地点からやり直すことをお勧めします。
But of course, I strongly suggest you try again from that save point you mentioned. I have no idea what Tomo is talking about, but the warning in her voice is impossible to ignore. The only way this could get worse would be for Shinji to pop in and say, "Dude, we're totally friends." At that point, I'd kill myself on general principle. I like how she straight up tells you to reload your save. That's funny. Like, you just screwed up big time. Go back. When you say forever locked, is it locked across save files? Did you just screw me over?
おめでとうございます。祝レアエネミー討伐。
No? Okay, good. Congratulations, you have defeated 5 rare enemies.
もう誰にも私を最弱とは言わせません。
And no one
ご主人様
can
のおかげですが、私も頑張った甲斐がありました。
and no one can call me the weakest servant now. Thanks to you, I was able to show my true powers.
そんなわけで、働き者のご主人様にせめてもの感謝の気持ちをば。どうぞ
Please,
お受け取りください。
please accept this token of my appreciation for all of your hard work, my dear master. Bestial Sky became Merciful Sky.
まあ、少しばかり戦闘フェッチな気もしますが、そこはそれ。ご主人様も男の子ということで。
It might seem a tad battle fetishy, but I'm sure you can appreciate it as a nubile young
い
master.
え、魂的に
Of course, I mean that in the biblical
今
sense.
後も精力的に狩りに勤しんでくださいね。 野生の証明見せてやりましょう。
I hope you continue to hunt down rare creatures. Let's show everybody who the alpha animals are. Blind Rage gives a significant boost to most stats, but at the cost of one's reason and sanity. As all decisions are made by the Master, the servant under this spell will be little more than an empty automaton. Servant, special skills... Ow! The MP cost went from 30 to 60. That's actually bad. Then again, I suppose I could just throw 2 normal spells during the sun and it's probably the same thing. Multimedia room. I no longer have the badge, so I can't go in. Yeah, it'd be the power of 2 spells instead of the power of 2.5 spells, but yeah. Better than spending 3 spells worth of mana, when 2 will do the job. Three more levels for Land of Eternal Bane.
こうや
Even with the increased cost, it's probably going to do absolutely disgusting things under the effect of 8-fold blessings of Amaterasu. Which I'm looking forward to. Hello.
あら
Oh, hey there, Ariel. Let me guess, you're here to grab something for lunch, right? As I enter the cafeteria, I run into none other than Rin. Today's your lucky day. Instead of eating their slop, how about trying some of the lunch that I made? The manual says that when a contest of wills comes to an impasse, you fight with lunch. She made lunch for me? While I'm surprised she went through the trouble, it doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary for her. However, the whole "it's in the manual" thing is more than a little disconcerting. What's with that look on your face? In case you were wondering, I do know how to cook. It's just that it's been so long since I made anything, it took me forever to finish. So what's it gonna be? Do you want to have some or not? Yes, of course I do. And despite her talk of food fights and scary manuals, I'm strangely happy. Her show of kindness reminds me of my life before being forced into this brutal struggle.
そう
Wise decision. I'll meet you in the classroom. Hurry before everything goes cold. It might have been my imagination, but Rin looked somewhat happy as she walked away. Considering her normally haughty demeanor, her act of kindness caught me off guard. Well, I should head up to the classroom before Rin's lunch goes cold. Say that, but let's restock. Hey, you're late. It's been ready for a while now. Let's see it.
ごきげんよう。
I trust I'm not interrupting anything important. Oh, Ariel Fox, it's you. I decided to try my hand at cooking. Care to have a taste? Me too, Ronnie. I wonder what's gotten into the two of them.
なんですって？
What the hell are you up to? And why did you show up here of all of a sudden anyway? I'm not up to anything. I happened to come across some recipes and ingredients for survival rations. And given the current situation, I do not believe my discovery was merely a coincidence. I've been looking for you, Ariel Fox, because I think you'd appreciate these rations. Am I interrupting anything?
何？
Damn straight you are. What crimes against the culinary arts did you commit anyway? No need to be so rude. I assure you, everything is not only edible, but delicious. The two glare furiously at each other. Well, as they say, the more the merrier, right? To be honest, I'm curious to see what Ronnie cooked up. Well, I guess being able to see what Atlas replicants eat is a rare opportunity. Okay, I accept your challenge. Just remember that I, too, am an A-class wizard. Come, sit down over here. Oh, come on, Rin Tisaka. It'll be fun. For some of us. Why are you so nonchalant all of a sudden? It seems totally out of character for you. Funny, I was going to say the same thing about you. Aren't you supposed to be the ever-rational wizard? After that brief exchange, we all sat down and began to eat the lunches both girls had made. Min's lunch consisted of Chinese food such as chili shrimp and spring rolls. Rai's lunch consisted of exotic Egyptian dishes. Don't be shy, Ariel Fox. Eat up. Here, try this. Before I can respond, Ronnie proceeds to shove a forkful of ground meat into my mouth. As she keeps feeding more to me, Ronnie mentions that this dish is called kofta kebab. The scent, flavor, and texture of this dish all come together in perfect harmony. Yeah. If you like that, just wait until you try some of the other dishes that I made. Next up on the menu is a dish that Ronnie says is popular in Egypt called kushabi. Wow, this is awesome too. Urge to kill rising. Try this one too. She hands me the Egyptian version of a falafel called tameya, which is made using fava beans. Wow, everything tastes so good. Rin, why don't you try some? As soon as I said those words... No thanks. Standing abruptly, Rin began to hastily pack up the lunch that she'd made. Rin, is there something wrong? No, it's nothing. I've had enough of everything. It's time for me to be going. With those final words, she stormed out of the room. She seems not quite herself. Was it something that I said? Don't worry about her. Let's just enjoy the rest of the lunch, shall we? Of course, my simmer decides that this is the perfect time to make their presence known. Master, what you did was incredibly cruel, even by Talamo's exceptionally vicious standards. Charles, welcome. Though she may be my most serious rival, I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. What makes it even worse is that you didn't even touch the food that she made for you. Jerk. If I had to sit there and listen to you compliment another girl's lunch, I'd be in tears. Did you even see the cuts on her hands, her embarrassment? I hope she's not crying somewhere alone. After being thoroughly berated by my servant, I found myself bolting out of the classroom. But despite my best efforts, I was unable to find her that day and make things right. What I did to Rin at lunch was pretty thoughtless. I need to find her and apologize. Now I need to find her and apologize. I like how Tama's like, listen, I'm really, really vicious and cruel, but that was a bit much, even for me. It's like when the fox goes, man, that was too much. You know it's too much. Oh, I was supposed to do Tomo's cutscene after that? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Whoever it is, they aren't letting you know. Pretty smart of them. I wish I tried that. Oh, hi, Ariel. I've heard the news. There's more to you than meets the eye. You're really growing up. It warmed the cockles of my heart, even in the middle of this war. Cockles is a word that you don't hear that often. Have you obtained the required cipher keys yet? If not, make haste to the arena. I've obtained one of them. Still nothing in the multimedia room. Rin, Gomen is sorry. First, I had to apologize for what happened at noon. I'm sorry, Rin.
何か用？
Whatever do you mean, Ariel? Rin has a stern expression. Damn, I knew it. She's still angry. Alternately, she might be me. She's waiting to be told sorry for something. A generic sorry is not really that good. I'll still tell her how my servant lectured me afterward and what I realized. I didn't mean to slight Rin's cooking. It was inexcusable of me to brush Rin off like that. And it was even worse to have said such an insensitive thing. I will be more sensitive in the future, so she can find it in her heart to forgive me. I mean, please forgive me. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Having run clean out of ways to apologize, I await her response with bated breath. You're sorry for what you've done to me? Deeply. Next time, will you actually try to enjoy what I tried so hard to make for you? Speaking of being an absolute bitch, of course, I promise.
So,
You're hopeless. Alright, I'll forgive you. This time. Good. I'm relieved when I see Rin smile. Is there anything I can do as a token of my apology?
so,
Yes. Or rather, I have something that I meant to talk to you about over lunch, so please listen up. Gotcha. Tell me whatever you want. I have no info on your opponent. This is 1,000 times worse than dealing with Julius. The only clue we have is the fissure in the wall on the first floor next to the arena. But regardless of what you know and don't know, you still must prepare as best you can. With that in mind, I've been making you a mystic code. It should be ready tomorrow. She's been making me something. And meanwhile,
okay?
Enough talk. You need to go explore the arena more, so I won't keep you any longer. Yeah, I gotta head to the arena as soon as I can. Oh, but there's something I should say before I leave. Thank you. I look at Rin's eyes as I give my thanks, hoping that she'll realize just how serious I am. Yeah. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Time to go to the arena. That said, first we're going to take a 5-minute break. Please use this time to go to the bathroom, refill your beverage. Anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I will see you shortly. return. I also forget what I was doing. Right, I was talking to people. Luckily, most people are dead, so there's not that many left to talk to. Did you find out the identity of your opponent? If you don't find out within 4 days, today inclusive, you'll be at a big disadvantage. Do I have any spare points? I forget. No, I do not. I'll double check the markings on the wall, and then I'll go into the arena. We don't have a clue as to our opponent's identity. That can't possibly be good. Since investigating would be futile right now, we should focus on training in the arena. Master, Everyday Resolve makes my tail all tingly. Hurry and stock up on supplies. Then we can train together with reckless abandon. There are a great number of fissures in the wall, both large and small. Their noble phantasm is powerful. Also, they seem to utilize several different weapons. Gilgamesh? Little bit unfortunate that the second cipher wasn't generated. But that just means I can focus entirely on leveling up today. I will burn through my stock of mana and leave. Speaking of, let's see what the hype is with Merciful Sky. That explains it. Basically, it doubled the power of the spell that was already functionally doubled. So, from an action economy sense, very worth it. Two 2.5 times to 4 times, that makes sense. That is going to do disgusting things under the effect of Eightfold Blessing. Yeah, Tomomo's a bit of a fluffy nuclear bomb. See how that turn goes. So like, Eightfold Blessing, Bestial Sky, spell, Bestial Sky, spell, Bestial Sky. Sorry, Merciful Sky. Sky doesn't carry over, so... It'd probably be better to wait for a turn where they like open with a guard. Eightfold Blessing. Spell to stun them. Then alternate. You burn really well. And other normal things that foxes say.
マスター一生ついていきます。おあいにくさま、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
That said, I'm not getting as much experience as I'd like.
ああもうさては頑張りますね。円形よ走れ。
Probably because I'm scaled beyond these enemies now.
マスター一生ついていきます。可愛い女の子だからって甘く見ました。
That said, I expect that the chickens and the cows will still be worth a bunch of experience.
ご主人様敵です。いただきます。頑張りますね。よくも
We're making roast beef, let's go.
よく燃えますね。
I could actually really go for a hamburger right about now.
天罰敵面。出直していらっしゃい。おあいにくさま、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言います。
Actually, I would rather call them hamburgers when they're made of beef.
ご主人様敵です。
It's like when it's made of chicken, it's called a chicken burger.
頑張りますね。円形よ走れ。
Hamburger steak. Oh, is hamburger like a place that originated
円
it?
形よ走れ。 天罰敵面。
Ow, my bones. But it's fine.
出直していらっしゃい。
They were just holding me back.
そろそろお茶とかしたい気分です。
These bones.
ご主人様敵です。お覚悟です。バリバリ呪う。円形よ走れ。
The first hamburger was served at Hamburg, New York. Ah.
円形よ走れ。
Ow. Ow.
ますます頑張っちゃいます。死んでください。死んでください。
Okay, so gamma waves can actually have the second set match the first set.
おあいにくさま、モデルに用はな。
Which raises how threatening they are quite substantially, actually.
お任せください。見せてあげる。
So let's just explode it.
円形よ走れ。マスター一生ついていきます。命令でしたご主人様。
I could feed Tomomo a bunch of MP, but I really don't feel like I need to do that. So I'll kill like one more thing. And then just head out.
ご主人様敵です。
Hold up, the Nephilim's back.
お覚悟です。
On second thought, my bones. All the rest of my bones. I chose poorly. I'm probably dead. Never mind. Never punished.
テンション下げてる場合じゃないです。
Not even close.
当然よくだけ。出直していらっしゃい。ナイス命令でした、ご主人様。
I didn't think that these guys could respond. You're getting a little bit backseaty, but I'll take the advice. Let me show you my true strength. I probably could pushing it a level, but I also don't really feel that pressure. So I'll just go now. I wonder if she calls it a love nest if you don't say that you choose her. Master, I know we have barely any information on the enemy, but it'll be alright. Well, your darling little Tamamo isn't completely happy, since that means we might die. Let's use the heck out of that mystic code. That girl likes to be used. We'll use her up, and in the end we'll toss her away and Tamamo gets the last laugh. Oh, Tamamo. I received notification that Rin's mystic code is ready, so I go to where she is. Sorry about making you traipse all the way here. This is a base red mystic code. It contains a magic amplification system built by Atlas. I got it through shady deals with dangerous people. It's my trump card, if you will. Is it really okay for me to take something that important from her? Don't worry about it. It's not like I can use it anymore. In fact, I want you to use it. I understand. It'll also be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my ability. However, see that I-core-like stuff, it means that it's defective after a fashion. This mystic code was designed to be used by a specific magus. To use it, you must defeat a powerful enemy and gain the mystic code's approval. Approval from the mystic code? She's talking like it's alive. That could be possible considering that we're talking about alchemy. Min, your arm looks a little bit broken. Are you okay? It's not alive, but there are protections in place to keep its power from being abused. Unfortunately for me, it never recognized any of my defeated foes as worthy. In the end, we arrive at this point with me being unable to use it. If there happens to be a worthy opponent in the arena, I'll let you know via your terminal. My advice is be patient in your search and consider yourself lucky if you can use it. I see. That said, it won't mean anything if I don't find that sort of an enemy and defeat it. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. My challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Yeah, maybe that's what happened to her arm after Julius attacked her. Tis but a scratch. No, it isn't. Your arm's off. You just stapled it back on. That doesn't count. I just reminded myself how growing up, we weren't allowed to use staplers in the public school classrooms that I went to. Because whenever they were available, the boys would try to staple each other. Like, specifically what they would do is they would, like, take the stapler and they would, like, open it up, and then they would, like, grab it by the base and, like, whip it at each other. And if it left a staple in the skin, they got a point. So, you managed to confiscate the offending magazine. Good work. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Ariel, you have time to help out your beloved teacher, right? In for a penny, in for a pound. Penny, pound, pish posh, I'm talking about food. Somebody's been deleting food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized that there were some good recipes being deleted. But all is not lost. It seems the deleted data can be recovered from the arena within 2 days. So would you kindly search the arena and find the data for 2 dishes within the 6th round? Yeah, sure. The Holy Grail observes the Earth from a position of disinterest, as it always has. In so doing, it has accumulated a record of the creation of life, evolution, and civilization. I don't believe I leveled up, but a level check just to be sure. Nope, did not level. Yeah, I'm level 31. I'll check the power level when I go in here. Heck yeah, cube. Level 32. A lot more of, like, ocean symbology. Like flourishing coral reefs and such. Master, the enemy servant is here on this floor. I know because my ears are standing stiff. Tomo, they're like that to begin with. I know you want approval from the Mystic Code, but don't be caught with your pants down meanwhile. Tomo, I'm wearing a skirt. And tights. Caster is right, as always. Gaining the Mystic Code's approval won't mean anything if I'm dead. I should proceed to explore the arena, but with caution. This is gonna be one with a bunch of hidden paths. I approve. Oh, it's cute. It's them, Master. It's the enemy. Wait, is that an effigy? Enemy won't come at us unless it's in disguise. You got a lot of secrets, whoever you are. The enemy master is, thorough. First they alter the bulletin board, then they set an effigy to explore the arena. If we find that effigy, we'll gain information of some kind. Yeah, where is it? Oh, dolphin. Shoot. Please die. Who needs healing? I clearly do. It was just a little bit premature. I forgot to keep an eye on the power level. Whoops. Alright, gotta find and destroy that effigy. Oh, looks like more secret path shenanigans. Which is fine by me. Just gotta find that effigy. Oh, congratulations on becoming the top clever. I probably could have gotten away without the second spell. I'm just being a little bit cautious. Oh well, it's okay to be a fox, doing a bit of overkill. Traditional even. Vengeance is kind of our thing.
1円に泣くものは1円に泣くです。
Well, it's one of our
でもそれっ
things.
て本当なんですかね。
We have a lot of things. But, like, vengeance is definitely among them. Ooh, clownfish.
知ってます？サンゴ礁って骨なんですよ。あれはあれで一つの生命活動なのです。都市の光が人間の命の証なら、サンゴの水色は海の命の証なんですって。
All of these are bones. This is one organism.
いただきます。
Moderately horrifying.
お任せください。
Stealing from a fox sounds like something that'd become a dumb internet challenge like eating Tide Pods.
破ります。
Yeah, it does.
円形よ、走れ。マスター、一生ついていきます。
Like, it's basically on the same level of, please do not do this, you will die. And when they determine the cause of death, they'll put it down as stupidity.
ご主人様、敵です。頑張りますね。よく燃えますね。死んでください。
It exploded, Chimkin. Oh, I did not win the speed contest.
肉片も残らないかな。
These things seem to use, a skill on the third attack pretty consistently.
出直してみます。
Level up.
やりました。レベルアップです。
Level up this. I'm at par now?
ご
Cool.
主人様、敵です。いただきます。
Nom nom nom. If I can get the next skill, then great, but I probably won't be able to do it this week. Not without dedicated, not without dedicated grinding.
彫像の出来上がりです。死んでください。ご苦労様。愛の力、思い知ったか。お任せください。破ります。ではこれにてお別れです。
Will it be cool what Nana became?
ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
I think we take 19 more chicken nugget kills to get a level. That said, I did see a Nephilim here. So I can go ahead and kill that.
ご主人様、敵です。
I also still need to kill the effigy, wherever that is. The thing that concerns me is that I know for a fact that I'm in this thing's kill range. Luckily, my spells are fairly beefy. It was expensive, but worth it. Your ether. If memory serves, Taiga also wanted me to find 2 recipes. Let's farm some mana off this thing to the greatest extent that we can. Out my bounds. It frozen nerd. ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。That is a switch. 敵です。お覚悟です。How greedy do I want to be? Maybe greedy. I'm a fox. The answer is always as greedy as possible. I just had a silly thought. Hold that thought. Activate the switch? Sure. I knew it was here. This thing is giving off a sentience unlike the enemy programs that I fought so far. Aster deflects the tornado of an attack that the effigy unleashes. What? Master, this effigy is powerful. Whatever heroic spirit it is based on must be super famous. I'll have to give this a little effort. Osira of Countess Isabel. And I know fuck and all. Okay, it did a wait. It's just standing there menacingly. So it waits and then it does something.
力思い知ってた。お任せください。裏に上げていきます。
And then it's doing something and then waiting.
愛の力思い知ってた。バリバリ呪うぞ。
As long as I don't die. Oh, my bones. We made it. Caster's chest is heaving from the enemy's relentless blows as Seraph terminates the fight. This effigy is really strong, even without using its noble phantasm. This is a heroic spirit of note. Thanks for the backup, Caster, but I could tell myself that for all the mystery, this one's a great hero. Ah, that's the end, huh? The battle wasn't decided yet, but I did get a juicy piece of intel. Our enemy's a berserker, and I'm happy just learning that. You won't get any sour grapes from this fox. The lack of information we have on our enemy will be the end of us. This master can remotely control a servant copy. They'll keep finding ways to hinder us. We should stop for the day and come up with a strategy. Okay, so I gotta like go past the effigy. To get my cipher key, I presume. Berserker? Yeah, what about it? Oh, they typed it as Berserker? That's funny. Very satisfyingly getting my MP to exactly 0. Yeah, I'm restoring 10% of my MP after each fight. She-EP. There's not that much time left and we're missing almost all the information. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a case of like, we identify that it's Ronnie and then Rin goes, oh, here's everything about her. I'll go to where Rin is and tell her what happened yesterday. An effigy that copies the actions of a servant. They're really trying to lay false trails. Well, I'm glad you're not dead. From what you've told me, your enemy is really strong. Looks like a light bulb goes on in Rin's head. Hold up a second. You fought yesterday, right? Did you discover your enemy's class? Considering the ferocity of the attack, I'm sure that he's a berserker. Even while hiding his identity and not using a noble phantasm, it was obvious what he was. A berserker. I see, thanks. Rin is silent in thought for a moment, eyes downturned before turning to look at me. That effigy, there's something I need to tell you about it. It's just, I can't talk about it here. Come see me in the nurse's office this afternoon. Something that we can't discuss here. What could it be? She seems pretty serious about this, so something must be up. In any case, I'll go to the nurse's office this afternoon. The hunt for the enemy's identity and the search for the trigger have been fruitless. 4 days of the prep period have already passed, and all I know is that the enemy's servant is a berserker. And there's no doubt that the master's a top-notch hacker. It's irritating to have a deficit of decisive information, but I guess I just have to deal. Fortunately, I have a great ally in Min. She said she wanted to talk this evening. She said she'd be waiting at the nurse's office. Let's do that first. As soon as I arrive in the nurse's office, Rin grabs me and pulls me behind the bedside curtains. She's so close I can smell the fruity shampoo in her hair. Sorry for pulling you in here. I need to tell you something that I don't want others to hear. It's about the doll that you said attacked you yesterday. I don't want the master who's in control of the doll to eavesdrop on our conversation. You said the doll was exhibiting the trace of a berserker, right? If that's the case, I can give you an anti-berserker fireball bypass that I prepared earlier. You'll have a serious advantage against a berserker, even one that's a doll. But a countermeasure that targets berserkers specifically, why would Rin have that on hand? Because I figured something like this was bound to happen. You asked for it. Saying that, Rin cups my face in her hands and leans in. Frozen stiff, I can only watch as she leans in closer. Rin gets closer, closer, my heart races, and then her forehead taps against mine. With her forehead resting on mine, Rin whispers something. Transferring duplicate executable file. Destination of transfer is Aerial Fox. My cheeks tingle as something flows through them. It has to be the anti-berserker firewall bypass. It rapidly courses through my magic circuits, making its way to my servant. Rin shifts away. Code transmission complete. So says the girl in front of me. How long has it been since the two of us have conspired like this in the nurse's office? A thought popped into my head. Yeah, I remember. At the time, I was angry that I couldn't thwart the Harvey plot as intended. I'm glad you're the one who saved me. If it had been another master, they'd be fighting alone. And also... No, it's nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, you can now eliminate the doll. Don't forget you have to gain the Mystic Code's approval. She changed the topic, but at least she's given me what I need to take out the doll. I should head to the arena and get the Mystic Code's approval. Nothing new there. The girl who was admiring it is dead. There's a master who uses a doll. It wasn't provided by the system, so they must have constructed it themselves. What skill? Definitely Ronnie. Unfortunate. Still not S-rank magic, unfortunate. I presume that if I had rescued Ronnie, back when I used my command seals, I'd be fighting Rin right now, which would mean that I'd be fighting Kukulin. So, yeah, really glad that I'm not doing that. Kukulin with a competent master is a terrifying threat that I don't want to contemplate. It's also entirely possible that she was attempting to sabotage our relationship. Yeah, if I do New Game Plus, I'll save Ronnie instead. Do you have any pressing business to attend to in the arena? If you do, you should be on your way as you do not have any time to waste. Super Boss is New Game Plus only, that's fine. Meanwhile, we play the game, do the Ronnie route, and kill the super boss. Oh, it's you. You still don't know the identity of your opponent? Yeah, don't forget, it could be me. In CCC, the Super Boss New Game Plus content is available in the first run, just hard to find without the guide. You get New Game Plus? Interesting. I like stuff like that. By the way, have you done what Miss Fujimura asked yet? If you want to play through again, you have my blessing. They're just really breaking the fourth wall now. Yeah, something like that is cool, where it's like... New Game Plus is basically exactly the same as New Game, except like, the player no more. This game for the 3DS that does something kind of like that. Kind of like that.
おや？歩行メーターならぬ完封試合メーターが止まってます？
Oh, that? Huh? The perfectometer stopped working.
カウンターストップ。
What? You maxed out the counter?
ご主人様、いくらなんでも戦闘上手すぎ。規定回
Master,
数オーバーですよ。
Master, you're a king of fighters. You've actually exceeded the number of perfect battles tracked.
これには素直にびっくりです。本因坊とまではいきませんが、名人の名を差し上げましょう。
I'm truly impressed. Forgive the Go reference, but you're almost good enough for the title of
どう
Honeypot.
ぞ記念品をお受け取りください。私めが暇を見ては編み上げたオーダーメイドです。
Here's a little memento to mark this special occasion. It's a little something that I needed in my spare time. Obtained 9 tails. I gratefully take the item Tamamo had for some mysterious reason tucked into her bosom. I've been wondering about this for a while now, but where does Tamamo keep all of her stuff? Could her sash actually be a gateway to another dimension? It's even blue.
いや、またも鋭い洞察。でもそれは言わぬが花。乙女の秘密ということでお流しくださいな。
What an interesting observation. But some things are better left unsaid, so let a girl have her secrets again.
その勘の良さがなんで恋愛関係に働かないのかは不満なんですけどね。
What I don't get is why you don't apply your intelligence to starting a romantic relationship
そっ
with...
ちに関しちゃご主人様はかなりの難敵です。
When it comes to affairs of the heart and body, you are my most formidable adversary. Item. A good luck charm harvested from Caster. But what it's made out of is a secret. Conceptual weapon made from the shroud of a certain saint. You can't equip it yet. Well, I'm happy to have a good luck charm. If only I could equip the 9 tails and then have tails of my own. That'd be perfect. I should need to restock in the canteen. Commissary, whatever. Oh, also, all the cookies that were on display aren't there anymore. I wonder if I missed an opportunity to buy them. Might have been fortunate if that's the case. Also kind of rude of them to only put them out after like 124 people are dead. I think that's everybody that I could have spoken to. Save game. Yeah, they were just in the oven for several weeks. don't have a huge amount of time left on the schedule for today, but I'll see if I can kill that doll, and if it kills me, then so be it. Ah, that pesky effigy is here. Doesn't it ever take a break, or does it like getting in our way? Wait, this is actually good. I feel really energized from that fireball bypass we got earlier. We might be able to break that stupid effigy into splinters. Let's go shatter it. Website cookies. Those were actually the souls of all the masters who were deleted, reserved in cookie form. Thank you for the hydration. Just 2 more levels and I can get Land of Eternal Bane. Which sounds like a good time for me and nobody else. It's smacked. Heck yeah. Either Krista? A silly thought crossed my mind earlier, being... back when the whole, like, oh, kids are going to think that video games are real and try to imitate what they see, panic was going around. Imagine like a parent watching their kid play this game and then being convinced that their child will go out and karate chop cows. Like, that kind of mentality absolutely did exist, but baffles me. Specifically cows? Well, yeah, the boar-looking things are cow-shaped. At least that's what they look like to me. My perceptions might be a little bit weird. You think they're boar-looking? I think they're cow-looking. Hello, Mr. Effigy. I don't know what sort of heroic spirit you are, but I'll peel off your skin to find out. A trickster fox like me will see through your disguise, no problem. I do not recall saying that they were boar-looking.
私見せてあげます。彫像の出来上がりです。後悔してくださいね。
Oh, my bones.
彫像の出来上がりです。
I failed to notice how much lower this thing's health was.
出直していらっしゃい。
It got away. I can tell the treatment is taking effect. If our enemy is a berserker, we'll get an advantage. But the effigy is an imitation. Knowing that the real thing could be much more powerful, I feel I ought to remain wary. Let's go. We still need to get the cipher keys and challenge an enemy for the Mystic Code's approval. There's still a cipher key at large and not much time to collect it. We better explore now. And also, I should search for an enemy that the Mystic Code will approve of if possible. Maybe it was due to the Seraph's intervention, but the Mystic Code didn't react to the effigy. I still need to search for the triggers and get approval from the Mystic Code. I'll do whatever it takes. Now, all that said, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. Thank you so much for joining me. It is a delight to have you each and every time. Next scheduled stream is tomorrow. I haven't actually decided on a game yet. The next time I'm playing this game in particular is going to be on Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.